welcome back to SIBZ, West Coast, East Coast siblings, where we cover your favorite movies and TV shows. And tonight we are covering Gossip Girl episode 3. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Like this video if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and click the bell so you can be notified of all of our coverage on all things TV and movies. As you can tell, that sentence started to run away from me a bit. I'm going to do a quick review of what happened, and then we're going to get into the breakdown. I wrote notes, so I'm just going to read my notes, okay? So basically, after everything that happened last week, Jay is on the rebound. She goes out with Max to sort of like get some of her mojo back. While they're out, they find out that their dads are up to nefarious activities. Jay's dad seems to be dating Gwen from You, and Max's dad is on a dating app profiling, searching the web for men to chit-chat with. Also, in this episode, Z feels insecure about her relationship with Obi, and so Luna offers to help her, but it's more like a CYA in case Jules can't get back on top with her relationship rebound stuff. So Lana kind of goes undercover and tries to help Z get herself together and make her worthy of dating the Prince of New York, Obi. The principal, I think, or one of the head teachers, basically has a meeting with the whole faculty and is like, listen, Gossip Girl must be stopped. The parents are pissed, and they have now hired a private detective, internet searchy, spy-y people to figure out who Gossip Girl is. The teachers who are responsible for Gossip Girl, Kate and gang, they put out a red herring to get the internet cops off of their scent. They say that some of the teachers are having an affair or something like that. But Augie and Audrey think that they're talking about the two of them, and they start freaking out. They go and ask Max, what the heck, you told people. Max is like, listen, I got my own problems to deal with. I don't got time for y'all. So basically, in a hilarious comedy of errors, they all end up at the play that Max's dad is looking to sponsor, I believe, or something like that, which was great. Gosh, it was interactive theater, which I personally am not crazy about. Got some full frontal male nudity in this episode. Didn't have that in the OG Gossip Girl. So basically, the most important things that happened that night at the theater are that Max has his dads confront each other over the secret profile online. They get into a big fight, and at the end of the episode, Max's dad kicks his other dad out. It's quite unfortunate. This spirals Max out of control. He's pissed. He gets drunk, and a bunch of other drugs go down, and he confronts A&A, Augie and Audrey, and just made that up on the fly, and tells them, listen, you're both screwing me. You need to get it together. Your chemistry isn't working. Obviously, that makes the two of them uncomfortable, confused. So after Max flips out on A&A, he is crying on the steps, and his teacher, the one that he was trying to bang last week, offers a helping hand and kind of encourages him and consoles him and lets him sleep on his couch. If you ask me, that's troublesome, but whatever. I understand. As a teacher, you want to help your kids, but also, like, you got that kid trying to bang you, and now you're gonna let him sleep in your couch, on your couch, in your house. So, during all of the drama at the theater, the teachers are having a dinner at Kate's house, and one of the teacher's husbands is like, I just think this is all immoral. Listen, the rich and the powerful will always oppress us little people because we don't matter. And then his wife, one of the teachers, is like, maybe he's right. I like my job. I don't want to lose my job. So anyway, Kate and gang, I should probably learn the other one's names, but I won't. They throw homegirl under the bus and basically get her fired, so she's kicked out. Awful, terrible friends. Oh, right. Z gets over her insecurities about dating the Prince of New York and is like, listen, you need to acknowledge that, like, it is hard to date you, especially when you acknowledge who you are. And maybe that's what Jay was doing. Z encourages Obi and Jay to have a conversation, and the air seems to be a little bit cleared up. Audrey and Augie make up, although it's pretty clear Augie's still trying to bang a dude, but whatever. Jules' dad confronts her and is like, listen, when you were a kid, I wanted you to be the only girl in my life, but now you're an adult. I gotta adjust to this. And she said, it's okay, Dad. And basically, she wants to meet Gwen from You. I don't even know what her name is in this show. Sorry. I'm sorry. Last big thing to note that happened in this episode is that the teachers, in an attempt to get the spy people off their scent, they send out the Gossip Girl tip information to other schools. Basically, all of the rich private schools in New York are now at the mercy of Gossip Girl. All right. I've gotten through my review. Now let's talk about this episode, you guys. I actually really enjoyed this one. But before we get into it, let me tell you something. So I went back and I watched the pilot of the OG GG, and let me tell you, ooh, it was magic. I'm sorry. After rewatching the pilot of the original Gossip Girl and then having seen the pilot for this Gossip Girl, they just don't compare. The original Gossip Girl was written better. The acting was so much better. Those people knew who they were going into it. We were just entering into a story that was already happening. Oh, and I think the biggest thing that I was arguing or discussing with people in the comments was that in the original Gossip Girl was filling in the gaps. Like, oh, Serena hasn't been around in a while. She and Blair have this love-hate relationship. They're besties, but like, and we didn't get that in this new one. So that's a big thing, I think, in terms of storytelling that we're missing. Gosh, I didn't even realize how much I appreciated the OG Gossip Girl until I compared it to this one, because it's like, oof. Also, the parents are involved. The parents are there. They have full stories. I think every single main character's parent interacted with them in the pilot. Enough for us to understand what that relationship is, what the dynamic is, and how it affects that character. We didn't get any of that in this new Gossip Girl. So that's another thing that makes the OG Gossip Girl just better, in my opinion, in terms of storytelling and just entertainment wise. We're pulled into a story that gets sussed out over time. I feel like in this current Gossip Girl, we're dropped into a story and just expected to figure out what the heck is going on. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Now, having said all of that, I do think this episode was miles better than any episode of Gossip Girl that we've seen so far. I think the characters were more established. We understood them a little bit better. Honestly, to me, it just had the right tone. It was lighter. We had some funny moments where I genuinely laughed, and we are starting to see some more depth in Max's character. We even get a little bit more backstory, a little bit more understanding in what's going on with Lana and the other girls, their motivation. They want to be, I guess, peons to the queen bee, and with Jay not doing great in terms of finding a new boyfriend and everything, they've got to get her back on top. We're getting some more relationships between Jay and Matt. We're starting to get it. It's not clear, it's not as strong as even the original Gossip Girl pilot, but we are getting more than what we had in the last 2 weeks, and I'm okay with that. You know, it's hooked me enough to keep watching, which is good. You know, that's all you ask for in a TV show. You know, just make me keep watching it. Clearly, in this show, the characters that we care about, that we're most interested in watching, are Max and Julian. Everyone else is interesting. You know, we get a little bit of Obi. After watching the original Gossip Girl, which I hate to compare it to because I know that they're different, I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna give it time because honestly, waiting until the 3rd episode, I'm happy, I'm interested enough to keep watching. I also think we got more heart too with Max's dad's argument. That's not even a gay issue, that's a straight issue. You know, just being your authentic self. So honestly, you guys, I really do think we're getting there. Is it perfect? Not by a long shot. But is it better than last week? Absolutely. Baby steps, but we're getting there. We're gonna get there. Oh, Kate? I still can't stand Kate. The teachers being Gossip Girl is still disturbing and weird. The fact that it's now NYC wide, that's kind of weird too. These grown behind teachers are all up in these high schoolers' lives. Like, it's a little cringy. I love that we got to see more of Luna. I like Luna. Alright, you guys, that's everything I have for this week's episode of Gossip Girl. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, like this video if you like this video. Comment, subscribe, and click the bell so you'll be notified of all things we SIBZ as we cover your favorite movies and TV shows. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.